Well, we're recording nothing with you here, Jack.
Actually, we are recording something, Isaac. This is What Do You Think? America's only Midwest drunk paranormal podcast until somebody copies us. I'm here with the always thinking, always stinking Isaac Sagafis.
I rarely think, Ty, but I usually do stink.
You're bona fide. We got I'm not going to rhyme for everybody. Jason's here too, and I guess we got Josh.
What's up, guys?
Hey.
You guys are looped in together.
We deserve a rhyme.
This is What You Think.
Hey, rhyming's hard. It's fine.
I'm usually an alliteration guy.
Not a consonants guy.
I'm not. So we're drinking some Ab 12. We have some wizard whiskey, as Josh calls it. We have some Four Roses. I got some Gunpowder Gin. We got Pecatonica beer. We got this awful PBR pickle beer. We got some hams. Isaac's crying because he almost spilled, but he didn't. He's a good boy.
Isaac, I told you, if you spill them, I didn't spill.
This is What You Think.
Is that a winking one or no?
Before we get into it, Isaac will have to tell the story. Apparently, one out of every, 1,000 batches of St. Bernardus, the monk is winking.
Yep.
Allegedly.
So the guy that brews it says.
Well, we went to the brewery and nobody knew that. I guess, God, I don't know who has a story. Jason, you got one for us today?
Oh, yeah. Do you want the long one or the short one?
Yeah, give it to me.
Give it to me long, Jason.
All right.
I prefer it short.
So y'all are going to have to be on your best behavior for some of this one.
Oh,
but mostly just with like the name of it.
Oh, yeah, because it's going to be so much worse than the Fister.
I hardly knew her. But anyways, have you ever stood on a quiet country road at night and felt the air shift like something was always watching?
My parents told me not to stand on roads.
Yeah,
at night.
This isn't fucking Canada. I've done that while peeing off the side of the road and felt the wind shift on my nads.
I don't know. Back in Canada, there aren't really that many cars, so it's not that big of a deal.
Yeah, don't you guys have horses?
I mean, those are the Amish, but we have moose.
This ain't no podcast about Amish. Carry on, Jason.
In the borderlands between Missouri and Oklahoma, which arguably we're just going to
that's borderline south.
Do some hand waving and say it's Midwest for the arguments of this.
Hand wave.
People say there's a light that shouldn't exist.
Another light.
Seriously, is that all you talk about?
Apparently, I'm just the light guy. So, a wandering orb that drifts, pulses, and vanishes without a trace. Locals call it the Joplin Spook Light. And for more than a century, it's refused to be explained.
That's in Joplin, Missouri?
Yep. Well, around there.
Okay. We went to
Joplin.
A fine Waffle House outside of Joplin.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we did.
Our co-host Josh here also did have another episode in Joplin, if anyone remembers the butterfly people.
The butterfly people during tornadoes in Joplin.
So today we're heading down that lonely stretch of road to chase a mystery that's part folklore, maybe physics, and part something else.
If this isn't a ghost train, I'm going to be really mad.
I mean, who doesn't love a good ghost train? It's the way it goes. So we're going out to one of the weirder legends that's like in the Ozarks. So I'm just going to consider it like Midwest adjacent.
What, someone that has teeth?
You can't just consider what's the Midwest and what's not, Jason.
It's in Mimel, right?
Okay, that's
we'll count that as being in the Midwest.
What part of Mimel is it? Is it an evil
like
Mimel?
chest, right?
It's his tits.
It's his
tits.
That's all the fun is in Mimel. It's his lower tits.
Yeah. So to understand the spook light, we got to start with the land itself. So the region sits in the Ozark Plateau, and it's a really good landscape of rolling hills, dense forests, and winding back roads. It's quiet and the kind of place where the night sky is still dark enough to see the Milky Way, not a whole lot of light pollution out there. The population is sparse with a lot of small towns that are just scattered around former mining.
Island, no.
That was a good pull.
I know, I polished the whole bottle of gin.
Oh, God, the next episodes are going to be something.
Or the first episodes. These don't come out in order.
My tummy's warm.
It's good for you.
So Joplin itself has about 52,000 residents, but the communities closest to where the spook light is number population in the hundreds.
I wouldn't say the people we met in Joplin were people, more like creatures.
I mean, we were at a Waffle House. That, I don't think that says much about the city itself. So the phenomenon is associated with a rural area known as the Devil's Promenade, which is a stretch of road near the small town of Hornet, Missouri.
Sounds like a nice place, Jason.
It really does. And it's about 10 miles southwest of Joplin. The light is most often seen around East 55 Road, just across the Oklahoma border near a tiny community of Quapaw. Probably butchering that.
Yeah, Quapaw, Oklahoma.
Yeah, I'm not a pronunciation guy. It's a place where a lot of stories linger. So there are old mining shafts that run beneath the ground, and the land is tied deeply to the Quapaw Nation. Pterodactyl? Pterodactyl. And that history stretches long before Missouri, Oklahoma even existed, way back to like all that with the Mississippian people like living in the area. So what exactly is the Joplin Spook Light?
Yeah, tell me.
Witnesses describe a glowing orb, usually orange or yellow, that appears at night and moves silently down the road. Sometimes it splits into two, sometimes it hovers, sometimes it darts away as if reacting to the people like watching or recording it. And these reports go way back to like the 1880s, and some people even claim that it's longer, but that's when it was like first like documented.
Are there videos of this?
They got pictures, videos, the whole 9 yards.
Tyler, show me a picture.
I'll pull it up. I guess my other question too is it just the non-native people that reported this, or were there native people reporting this before
there
at the same time?
Even like before. So like it was even passed down through like indigenous oral traditions and stories and like all that kind of stuff. So it's been there like a while.
So it's
like
not a ghost train then. It's pre-train light.
Oh,
exactly.
Yeah. I mean,
there's no way there's pictures of this, right?
There's pictures of it.
Just like the Paulding
It's
light.
like the Paulding light.
God damn it.
Like I said, I'm just a light guy.
Is it still seeing it to this day?
Yeah, it's still out there.
Can we go? I don't want to go down there.
We still haven't went and seen the Paulding one yet.
I'd rather go there.
Right there.
We'd rather go to Paulding before, but maybe we'll just do a whole like
but there's
light
no
tour.
There's no Waffle House in Paulding though.
So, there's definitely not. There's like a general store, but
A Casey's General Store?
No.
Does Jamie Anderson work there?
Jamie Anderson.
I know.
there's no Jamie Anderson down here with either light.
What?
So people have tried chasing it in cars. Others say that like it's approached them directly, floating like within a few feet before vanishing.
Oh,
Has
so
anyone tried to shoot it like they did the Paulding light?
Probably. I don't think it was affected. I don't have firm documentation on that, but knowing by like every other story we've ever talked about on this podcast, people probably tried shooting it.
Yeah, that's
It's just a guy holding a lantern.
Yeah.
Ow!
Oh, God, you got me.
So, I mean, it's a little different than the Paulding light. And if you don't remember that episode, go back and listen to it. I think it was
like our second
or third episode. The Paulding light, you can't get that close to, right?
Pretty much. Like there are stories that say it's gotten closer, but
also it usually doesn't split. That's the weird part for me is this light splitting. That's usually not the thing with like the ghost lights.
yeah, the Paulding light would like shift colors usually.
How
but
close
it
can you get to this one?
Like
you said within a couple feet.
People have allegedly gotten within a couple feet of it.
Does it make noise?
That wasn't reported.
Or is there like static electricity in the air or something? Like, is it, we'll
Does
get
it
into what we
touch
think.
you?
Yeah, we'll get into other
Yeah.
explanations and stuff. So there are photographs, although usually like kind of like the one that Tyler saw, like they can be a little bit blurry, fuzzy sometimes, and like it might just look like, an astigmatism thing where it's just like a big kind of like blown out.
Hey, my
light kind of
people
thing.
find that offensive.
Hey, now. So, and unlike many ghost stories, like this one's been investigated repeatedly. Like there are newspapers, different like universities, kind of like the Paulding light too, paranormal researchers, and even the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers. And like no one's really had like a conclusive, like this is the reason.
I mean, it's crazy though, right? Because like the fact that they put
Look at that one. There's like 4 of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's actually a really cool old like 1940s or 50s tour guide cover.
Yeah, the Tri-State Spook Light.
Tri-State Spook Light.
It actually exists. See for yourself.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
And maybe we'll share this when this
That'd be
one
a
comes
cool
out.
T-shirt
Yeah.
that we can make.
But yeah, like the earliest written records like describe travelers seeing a lantern-like glow just bobbing along the road.
And this was a road back in the 1800s when they saw it too?
Yeah. Like,
Okay.
Whether it's like, that's a great picture.
There is apparently an Ozark Mountains museum that is the Spooklight Museum, and it is free as of the time this picture was taken back in what I can only assume is the 60s.
Good podcasts showing a lot of images between each other.
Yeah. Like I'm sure we can like throw them up on the socials and stuff like that.
We always forget to do that.
Yeah,
right,
we
Mr.
say we
Instagram
do,
boy,
but-
Josh?
I forget I have Instagram for myself, let alone for everybody else.
Hey, we made a Twitter today. I think it's Midwest Drunk Pod.
Okay.
So we have
Hell
a Twitter now, or X, I guess.
X.com, the everything app, everything's happening on X. Whole 9 yards.
Elon, follow us.
Oh, yeah, please.
We know you're listening.
Grok put us in the algorithm right now.
Yeah, right now. So, yeah, they reported seeing that lantern like just kind of bobbing along. And some people thought it was the spirit of a miner searching for his long lost head because he was decapitated.
That's dark.
That's
Why would they just assume that?
Why does he need a light to look for it?
And why
just
does he
looking.
not have a head? Like maybe
he
he
have a lot of like the head.
can't see anyways. His head is gone.
That's why it's a lantern to help him see.
He doesn't have eyes.
He doesn't know that. He just thinks it's dark.
Who's writing these stories?
Others tied it to indigenous legends like a ghostly light representing a grieving lover or a guardian spirit. You know, like those kind of like every place has a lover's leap kind of thing, where it's a lot of those kind of similar stories.
There's a motorcycle from the 50s that reappeared in the 70s.
Exactly.
someone rode it once.
Whoa.
Was it Ghost Rider?
Yeah,
Almost killed him.
fiction.
So, like, into the mid-20th century, the spook light became a big roadside attraction, and families would drive out at night, park along the road, and just wait. Sometimes they saw nothing, but usually the light would come around, drifting towards them, and some people would describe it like it almost looked curious, coming up, like, not super close, but just like a curious animal, like, you know, a fox or a raccoon that's just kind of like, what is it? Kind of thing. Where it would just kind of like come up a little bit close. Like into the 40s, like I was saying, how the Army Corps of Engineers like were looking into it. They conducted an investigation. Their conclusion was like it's a mysterious phenomenon that cannot be explained by any known means. Although, just like reminder, like that's in the 1940s. Like science has gotten to be a little bit much. But like that quote was literally the entire statement for the whole investigation. So like no elaboration, and they just kind of like either shrugged it off or are maybe hiding something.
But they spent resources into studying it.
Exactly.
So it shows that it wasn't just nothing, right?
Exactly. And kind of going more into like the behavior, like across all of these like witness like reports, it's usually glowing orb, like orange, sometimes white. So kind of like shifting in those like kind of like warmer colors and all that. It's generally between 9 and midnight, sometimes later or earlier, just depending on when the sun goes down. And it a lot of times appears really unaffected by weather. So it could be moving with or against the wind, or just like, you know, if there's like no breeze at all, it's just kind of like,
does it always follow the same path? Like, does it always come down the road, or just appears somewhere and
just seems
kind of goes where it
random.
wants?
Yeah. So like that's why people were thinking like, oh, if people are around, sometimes it kind of like seems to creep up or whatever.
There every night.
It seems like most nights, because like I was saying, they sometimes people, when it was like a big roadside attraction, would claim to not see it and all that.
I mean, we talked about this as like with the Paulding light too, but it's like, why aren't people if this is something that happens like every day,
Why
why aren't more people looking at this type of thing, right?
But with the Paulding light, every time I've gone there at night, I've seen that one. So that's like, I don't know, these ghost light or whatever lights are always kind of like neat.
Plasmoids, perhaps?
Barky.
Oh, and to answer one of like Isaac's previous ones, like I guess maybe I'd missed this later or something, but well, really like no sound whenever it gets close. Then there's no really other like heat or other source. Like it's not like it's dangling off something or any other like known like thing where it'd be like controlling it kind of thing.
Are there power lines that run down the road?
That one I'd have to double check again, but
Right, because the Paulding light, that was one of the things that they thought, like it danced between the power lines or whatever.
Exactly. Like it was like some kind of like associated with that. But getting into like a couple of the popular, need a sip of beer, throat's getting.
Yeah, drink that beer.
While he's drinking that beer, we just want to thank Isaac Sagafis for not quitting alcohol this week.
I tried, Ty, but here I am.
We're really proud of him. But yeah, getting into some of like the possible explanations. The most popular one so far that a lot of people seem to lean into is like some kind of atmospheric refraction. And they generally regard it as the most scientific one. So the idea is that the spook light is actually like a distant car headlights, kind of like what the people with the Paulding or Michigan Tech thought the Paulding light was, where it's like has to do with the layers of warm and cool air. So it's like inverting that one. But like with the geography, there are a couple like long straight roads that do make it plausible. But this was reported like long before like cars existed. And it's not like you'd just have like, oh, you know, lantern down there before like people had like lanterns all the time and stuff like that. It moves a lot more inconsistently than like what you would expect, like, you know, vehicle motion. Like if it's just a long straight thing of road, like it wouldn't be like bobbing as far like left, right and all that kind of stuff. And sometimes it does appear in areas where there is no real direct line of sight towards those other roads versus like the Paulding Light. If you extrapolate on a map, like there is a section of 45 that does go straight. Another one that's a little more like scientific in a way is like the piezoelectric effects due to like the mining activity, because like there's a ton of old mining tower, like tunnels and stuff nearby, and a lot of quartz in that area. And quartz is one where if it's stressed, it actually can kind of give off some electrical charges. And sometimes like even today, like if you're just breaking up quartz in the dark, like you can see like sparks and stuff coming off of it. And like, to kind of like support that one, the region does have a lot of quartz in the area, and similar phenomenon have been seen near other fault lines in other areas in the world. But you know, those ones are like usually like very faint lights whenever that happens. It's not like
a ball lightning walking down the...
Exactly, and they're never really like sustained or like that kind of thing. It's more like a flash.
Interdimensional portal.
It could be
Isaac's theory.
But they don't think it's ball lightning.
Well,
that's number
third
2.
one on my list.
How about swamp gas, Jason?
Ball lightning is very rare.
Swamp gas, weather balloon.
I mean, some
the
people even
usuals.
debate whether or not ball lightning is actually real.
That they have gotten on film kind of lately, though, haven't they? But the thing with the ball lightning, it's seen like in clear nights and blah, blah, blah. Other ones go into like ghost lanterns, indigenous spirits, sometimes extraterrestrial interdimensional hypotheses.
That's why
Stuff like that. But, you know, those ones are a little bit more like speculative by nature and all that. But like the light itself sits at a crossroads of like folklore, geology, physics, and imagination. It's really cool that even in like, while we have like all this technology nowadays, like, you know, you have all these like stories from way, way, way back when, before it was like, you know, settled by like Europeans and stuff like that, where you have these stories that still kind of like hold true.
Right. No, I guess you have anything else, or should we go into what we think? Because I think that might be a little longer too.
Yeah, I mean, that sums it up pretty good, I'd say.
All right, Josh, I'll start with you. What do you think?
I mean, this seems... After actually hearing all the stories about the Paulding Light and the stuff there, I mean, this seems like it's like a geological or atmospheric thing that happens in these locations. Like, I do think it is just reoccurring ball lightning, which, again, a lot of people say ball lightning doesn't actually exist. But I think that...
I think ball lightning
or like
exists.
these like floating ion balls or plasma balls, depending on the geography of the area or the atmospheric conditions of the area, just keep reoccurring and going in the same direction. The thing that I think is really weird, though, is that they split and then like move around people. Like there's nobody who's ever like supposedly touched one or them gotten close to it. There's also like some very weird theories about like intelligent plasma.
Hey, you stole what I was going to think. I'm going to go into it now, Josh. I'm sorry.
Let's see what what do you think?
So, yeah, I actually have been listening to a lot of podcasts lately where they talk about plasmoids, like plasma having consciousness, and it might be like another dimensional creature that's kind of leeching through it in our world, which is kind of scary because most of the universe is plasma, and that would mean the sun is conscious, which...
That's a little terrifying.
Hopefully he stays nice.
I mean, there's that evil sun in Super Mario 2.
Actually,
mad at you.
Isaac,
My
the
only
sun
big thing-
specifically hates you, and that's why you fought so much.
That makes sense,
I was
Josh.
gonna say, my only big thing about that is like, why would an interdimensional creature want to be hanging around Oklahoma?
Joplin.
Time and space mean nothing to it. So, I don't know. I'm on a weird little tangent sort of podcast thing, and like the big thing that people are talking about is interdimensional plasmoids having consciousness, and that might be why it's like you said, it kind of showed like it was wandering towards people like a fox or this or that, like it almost like showed a personality.
Exactly.
So
like it looked curious.
I used to be the skeptic on the show, and now I'm like into all this crazy shit now. I hate this.
You're opening your
Oh
mind.
man, I'm the fucking crazy one.
Now
That's
you're the
nuts.
weirdo, Ty.
All right, Isaac, what do you think? If I'm a weirdo, what do you think?
What do you think?
What did I
Isaac?
say it was?
What do you think?
What do you
What did you
think?
think it was?
I thought it was an interdimensional portal.
Oh, so that's better than a fifth dimensional plasmoid?
Kind of. Because all the quartz. Quartz is crazy stuff, baby.
I mean,
I
these
think
are
It's
People-
a rock.
People are going in and out of there. There might even be some plasmoids rolling around there. We don't know.
Okay.
I feel like you're just carrying off of what Tyler said.
Jason, what do you think about this one?
When usually you play
What if
power
it's a portal that only plasmoids can use?
That's what I'm saying. It could be like the veil could be thinner there because
Of
The
all
all the quartz.
They come out of the quartz and they get lost and they want to go back in where it's warm.
I don't know. I'd have to do some digging and see if there's a lot of quartz around Paulding or whatever. But
could be iron. There's a lot of shit with iron though. Like,
yeah, that's fair. It everyone
affects
likes the
the-
magnetic rocks and whatever. Like, I like to think that it's some kind of like spirit phenomena kind of thing, kind of like the Paulding light, where it's like
You think it's ghostly?
no, that's just ridiculous.
I
Jason.
don't
come
like it to
on.
be
That's
ghostly.
ridiculous.
Ghosts are real.
Cool.
It's obviously a plasmoid.
I'm sorry. Like the concept of plasmoids is new to me as of like 5 minutes ago.
I simply think it's a geological,
I'll learn you about them
astronomical
after this.
phenomena. Astrological, not astronomical. Astrological,
No,
geological phenomena.
Astronomical?
astronomical is what you mean. You're a little drunk, so that's okay.
Dirt?
Astrological is like
Oh, yeah.
I'm a Pisces.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
I'm
yeah.
a Leo. Oh,
That's
Are
such
you
a
really?
Leo thing to say.
this is up what you think.